convenience store that has been targeted by shoplifters for over 15 years.
This is the entrance of the store. We've got the DLR outside, the main road. As you come in, we've got subway on the left and the checkout on the right. As you can see, it's got a lot of aisles, so got a lot of potential for thieves to take stuff. We've had quite a lot of shoplifting from day one, but we've noticed it quite a lot in the last 2 years because over COVID, our turnover went up, but we didn't see the profit. So then we realised, how come we're not seeing the profit?
Last year, Andy invested the latest facial recognition software to try and stop the rot. But with mandatory mask wearing, it's not been much help.
This is where the blind spot is, where a lot of thefts happen. Literally, they come in and they just have a bag and they just ransack it and just walk out straight away.
Whatever the team try, the criminals seem to stay one step ahead.
So it's very difficult to keep an eye everywhere. So you've got like blind spots here as well. We've got cameras everywhere, but not some spots you can't get to cameras to. There's like two types of thieves there. The ones who are like, do their weekly shopping and they'll grab a milk or cheese or something. And you've got people who are like, they'll do it for a business. They'll come in and they'll take 6 coffees, 6 wines and things like that and then sell it elsewhere. They literally take about 100, 200 pounds worth of stuff every time they come in.
The team are at the end of their tether, and with the current rise in the cost of, well, everything, Andy's concerned about their future.
You've got wages going up, the rent going up, rates going up, electric going up, so you cannot avoid all that. So the only place where you can save money or where you can make a difference is wastage and theft. When your margins are like 4 or 5% and then you've got 2% theft, it does make a lot of difference. And when you only got one store, you can't take that loss. When you go like Sainsbury's or Tesco's or Asda's or Aldi, they've got like 500 stores, they can balance itself out. We can't do that, you see. We have to do everything, we have to try, we have to deter these thieves because otherwise you don't realise that you'll have no business left.
But now, Andy is trialling a new type of technology, something that fits in his pocket and is doing a good job of stopping shoplifters putting his stock in theirs. Back in East London, and COVID has shone a light into how bad this store's shoplifting problem was.
Our turnover went up, but we didn't see the profit. So then we realised, how come we're not seeing the profit?
And their location makes it impossible to stop the thieves once they've left the store.
As a security guy, we are unable to cover the whole area of the shop in one go.
Because we've got this DLR, we have a lot of customers come in, take stuff and just disappear, just run onto the train station and disappear.
For Mukesh, it's an impossible job, needing to be in 2 or more places at once, and they keep getting hit.
The guy is walking towards the coffee shelf, takes a bag out of his left-hand pocket, starts emptying out the shelves with all the coffee jars. And within about 10 seconds, he's already taken about 26 jars of coffee, which is a lot of coffee basically go missing in one go.
Over £100 out the door in one go, and it proved to be the last straw. Just 1 week later, and they were trialling the very latest high-tech solution.
Veesion is an AI that automatically detects theft in real time in your store. In fact, it's a small box that's connecting to your existing CCTVs and is able to detect suspicious movement of your customers.
The artificial intelligence in this system is like having a separate security guard watching every camera, constantly looking out for suspicious behaviour.
So there are 3 types of AI we are able to detect, let's say. So the first type is human recognition. The second one is about body parts, analyzing the body parts. And the third type is about items, because of course the AI should be able to make the difference between mobile phone, between a lot of stuff that are not useful to detect.
The computer then automatically detects 5 different types of movement that a shoplifter will make. Hiding items in bags, under coats or prams, or bulk stealing of the same item. The system is also clever enough to detect those shoplifters who put items in the basket first before hiding them in their pocket when they think no one is watching. And there's a fifth.
So I'm coming into a store, I'm doing my shopping like normal, and then I'm starting to eat something inside the store.
And once a suspicious behaviour is identified, an alert is created.
So let's say I come inside the store and I take an item, I put it in my jacket, in my purse. The AI will detect it, will cut a video footage between 8 to 10 seconds of the shoplifting itself.
Straight away they catch it and they just send it to us through our app, through the phone.
It means Mukesh doesn't need to be in two places at once.
As soon as somebody puts anything in their pocket or a bag, it will automatically alert us that it's a suspicious action by a particular customer.
So the AI is watching the CCTVs, and that's all it's doing. Like let's imagine you have a security guard watching all the day your CCTVs. It's exactly the same, but it's able to watch multiple screens at the same time. A security guard, a good one, is able to watch 6 screens at the same time. An AI, of course, you can guess it's hundreds and hundreds of screens at the same time.
So far, the trial is proving highly successful.
I was doing my rounds, going around the shop. As you can see, I've just walked past him now. So I just missed him by about 3 seconds, I would say.
But it didn't matter because within seconds the phone pinged.
This is alerted the member of staff on their phone. We took the goods of his person and we reported it to the police. We managed to stop quite a few people since we've had it installed.
The system has even managed to convert shoplifting attempts into sales.
We approached him, can we use the basket next time? And then he joined the queue to pay for the goods.
For Andy, so far it's proving to be the ideal solution to his shoplifter problem.
If you think they haven't taken, you can offer them a basket. So that way they know they've been watched. So they'll go around and put it back in the basket. We want them to know that they've been watched. Next time they're careful, they won't come.